Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome back to Diablo 2. We have gotten waypoints. I've actually gone back to normal. You may notice that the layout is slightly different now and stuff like that. I have gone back to normal and did a couple cow runs to get my stats up. I didn't get a lot of levels. I'm only level 39. I'm still not even 40, and we're at the end of Act 1. I've also, you may notice I'm using the Dimensional Blade. I went and transferred the runes over for the Spirit. I also transferred over a Bone Helm lore just because it's +1 skills, and also gets my resistances all positive for now. We may end up not positive again if we get good gear, although that's not necessarily ideal gear. It's just if there's something better that has lower resistances, we'll go for it. I have gone out and grabbed myself my minions again. You may notice we have 8 skeletons, which is lovely. We're hopefully going to get up to at least 9 or 10 before the end of Nightmare. I will have a decent number of them following me around just because it's helpful. And yep, yeah, we're just going to murder as much as we can. Them amp damaging us actually does help us because it increases the damage they deal to us, and in turn, the damage we reflect back onto them. So that's always a good thing. Well, not always a good thing. If they're destroying our army with the amp damage, then it's not as good, but you know, we can deal with most of the things that they're going to throw at us right now. I'm more afraid of Andariel because she's going to probably wipe out a good portion of my minions. We've got a dual immune there. We've got an amulet there. I am going to be looking out for better gear because that's going to suck if we don't get better gear. We need better, like, more plus skills. We need better amulets and rings. We need resistances, especially for hell difficulty, because we're going to be having to deal with bosses. I should note that probably the most popular variant of this particular kind of thing is actually a corpse explosion / summoner, because the corpse explosions allow you to clear out a lot of enemies very quickly. Doesn't do well against bosses still, but, and this is a big but, it does do well against like swarms of enemies like this, because you'll knock one down, you'll still have all your minions, and you'll start corpse exploding things with superfluous corpses, dealing massive amounts of damage, which is absolutely lovely. Go ahead and identify all of these. Replenish life +4. That's garbage. That's garbage as well. We'll keep them to sell, I guess, or we could recycle them. It doesn't really matter which. Hi, thank you for shooting a fireball at me. We're just going to murder everything else. And with plus skills, we actually have this at level 5, which gives it a 4.6 yard range, which is not bad. I would rather have it be closer to like 7 yards. Just for like the AoE of it. You can notice that it's not a huge AoE, but it's big enough that I'm actually hitting the things I'm targeting. So we're in the good enough range. Hey, it's another small charm, and I don't really need to recharge my mana, but it's fine. Let's see, are you any good? 8 to life. We might just have to go life charms or some nonsense like that, because I didn't transfer over the resistance charms yet. If you're looking to get resistance charms, or charms in general, cow level, high player count is usually your best bet, because there's going to be a lot of drops in there. You guys can go through the door. There you go. They're slowly leaking in. Only one body can fit through the door at a time, so yeah. We'll go ahead and run up here. This should trigger them to actually try and follow us, which should punch them through the door a little bit faster. There you guys go. But once a mage gets stuck in the door, it's kind of screwed. So, hi, can you actually take on 3 of those guys? I think you might be able to, but we're not going to let you do it by yourself. These are decent level skeletons. They're 24 on the skeleton mastery, and they actually have high base stats. Life 447. They have more life than us. Decent attack rating, decent damage. And yes, the interesting thing about skeletons, new skeletons versus old skeletons, is they have this weird, like, ramping. It's more of a stair step than necessarily just straight up. Like, if you invest 1 point, oh, yay, it's going to be okay. But if you invest a lot of points, you're going to have them slowly, like, it's a not a multiplicative effect. I'm trying to think of the term for it. Basically, where we gain, instead of ×7, we have ×8 because we now have an 8th skeleton. There we go. So, yeah, it's stair steps. Not 2 or 3 times, but it's still a decent jump. And we found the stairs relatively quickly. Yay! Okay, so everything gets teleported down on us. If we can get an Enigma on this character, that would be amazing. That might be post-game kind of stuff. I'm still debating what to do for Season 5, so if anyone has any ideas whatsoever, put them in the comments down below. I would be interested in hearing them. I could just do a farming season where I just go through and I'm farming with the characters from this season. I don't know yet. I could do stupid builds, take them the rest of the way through hell, which would make me very salty, but it's a thing. Spiders. Spiders have the weirdest freaking AI ever. I'm sorry. They are just inert. So are some of the zombie types. They're like, okay, there's an enemy here. I'll think about it for a minute. Fine, I'm gonna chase him. And then they run away and sticky their butts. Yeah, lovely. They drop out sticky webbing. So do teenage boys when they're scared. Ew. Yeah, that was probably too PG-13. But, American Pie. Fine. Let's just keep nuking things. You do have to admit, this build is doing okay for just not caring about anything. So, you guys can go down through that door and fight them if you want. I mean, I'm not really opposed to that idea. Nothing from them. Yay. Oh, and if you're looking for good experience on this whenever you're going between normal and nightmare, player 7 cows is good because it's just swarms. They're all physical melee. So it's like, okay, yay, that's lovely. They just work into our theme very well. So once you've farmed the am for the bow. Oh, and yes, I took the 3-socket bow off because the bow I was thinking of is 4-socket. So that kind of sucks just a little bit. But 4-socket bow, oh, we need the waypoint. We don't want that just yet. I will do a town portal because it's just going to be easier to bring the mob that way. Let's identify you. Bonus attack rating. Whoa, I'm so amazed. I'm trying to think. I'm guessing the way down is going to be to the right over there. Because this looks like it's going to cut off there. This could actually have a door right there. Doubt it, though. Yeah, it doesn't. Yay, we can see through walls and map those. If only that worked in real life. How easy, like, doing construction would be. I can see through the wall. I know where the stud is. Nope. Doesn't work that way. I'm going to do this real quick just to get all my people together. And so we can move to the right. We are doing Andariel today. We might, if we have time, we'll do Radamant too, but there's no telling if we'll have time or not. Depends on how generous the next floor's generation is. Please let us find the waypoint quickly. And how generous the finding of the waypoint is going to be. We only got... Oh, we got a few of you in there. Sweet. Let's go ahead and just duck in. We've got enough forces that we can just overwhelm anything in here. That's one advantage to the summoned Necromancer. You do eventually reach a critical mass where it's just like, there's so many targets that they just spread their damage out so much that they just don't do enough damage to actually really take down any single one very easily unless you just get AoE'd to death, which is Act 3 and Diablo pretty much are pretty much the ones you have to worry about with that. Bale can with his ice, but for the most part, the biggest threats are Act 3 with the meteor guys. You do get some of them in Act 2, but it's not enough to really be a huge problem. We just lost a mage due to distance. Need to be careful about that. And by distance, I'm referring to the fact that we get far enough away, sometimes it won't teleport like renewable enemies. I mean, not renewable enemies, renewable summons. It won't sometimes bring them to you. It'll just unsummon them, especially if you have a large mass of allies. The things that it doesn't do that with are iron golems and mercenaries. It'll just continue retrying summoning them. So down we go to the catacombs, level 3, yay. And now we just have to find the stairs and Andariel. There's one of those guys that I was talking about. These guys I don't think actually summon meteors, though. These are just fireballs. They're not high enough, like, I'm not sure whether it would be considered level, but they're not high enough enemy tier to actually have the meteors. So, yeah, you get firewall and meteors later on. Fireball isn't a huge threat, but it's those guys' big brothers in Act 3 that are the problem. Let's see. In Act 4, you have the lightning guys, if you're curious what the other one is. As far as common enemies go. Ooh, I did not even know you were a boss. If that tells you anything about how much attention I'm paying attention to the enemies. There is a boss in there. We just got amp damage. It's going to be one of the little fireball guys. Hi, guys. Come on in. You can fight them. We've got them amp damage as well. They do melee attack whenever you get like up close to them. So, yeah, it's not that hard to actually overwhelm them, too. They just don't do a lot of damage. So, yeah, our actual damage is just getting them. We could actually resurrect some of these guys. Here, we got 3 of you. I think we can get 4. Oh, no, we can get 5. Lovely. We have +4 skills. I keep forgetting that. So we have 4 of those guys. You can actually help us fight some of your former comrades. Lovely. And since they are cold immune in hell, it's very interesting. You can actually use them to kill themselves. So this is not going to be the right way, so we'll just move on. These guys, the resurrections are decent. I mean, I probably shouldn't knock on them too much, but yeah. They are slow. That is their main drawback. They don't tend to stick with you. Although these guys are not so bad. They're decent enough speed. I don't know if they take like a speed debuff or if they just have bad pathfinding as revives. I just don't use them. It's just habit. There's a field plate. If we can get a 3-socket armor... Oh, wait, no. Never mind. That requires 2 ums. Yeah, I was thinking, oh, we could just do the +2 skill. Nope. Not gonna do that. Yeah, I remembered. Oh, wait. There's the reason why I don't do it. Necromancer. It requires high runes. And getting 2 ums and transferring them over is cheaty, if you will. We are going to be cheaty with the Barbarian because I don't give a shit about him. Sorry. We are going to do Barbarian. I just don't like Barbarian. So we're going to transfer stuff over to him because I don't want to be grinding for 3 years for that one particular build. So instead, we're going to use every other character's grinding to help him out just a little bit. Well, grinding, I say, more like our path through. Hi guys, can you actually contact us? There you go. That guy just was not able to hit us very much. We are not losing much in the way of life. I may need to redo my revives. We do have plenty of corpses here, though. Let's see. Do we actually lose anybody here? I don't think we're gonna. I think we're just gonna end up swarming Andariel and winning. So let's go in. Hopefully it hasn't been 3 minutes, but we do have plenty of revives in this particular room as well. There's Andariel, and we're gonna start losing skeletons. I can pretty much guarantee it. There's a skeleton mage down. Let's go ahead and get another one up. Okay. Oh, we're poisoned. We just lost 1 normal skeleton. Let's go ahead and get another one back. And we actually... Holy crap! Amulet. Full plate mail. And we're going to be losing a lot of our summons here, but she's going to give us a town portal. We got 3 uniques off of Andariel. That was nice. That was actually a really nice go. Holy crap. And we even leveled off of that. Let's go ahead and heal everybody up. And we even have all of our revives still. They have a 3-minute timer. Yes, I think they do. Yeah, they have a constant 3-minute timer. It doesn't change. Lordy, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. So we'll go ahead and get another point in that. We're at 19. I don't think we're going to get to 10 of those guys. We're going to go for more life. And we're going to have you identify these. There goes our summons. Decker Kane, I'm fine with this. I need you to identify stuff for me. We're going to go to the east. Skip the cinematic. Talk to Jaren. Hi, Jaren. Okay. So what did we get? We got Goldskin, which is not bad. I mean, it's resist all. I think we'll put that on the mercenary. We actually do have the strength for it. It might actually be better than what we have. And yes, I accidentally tapped the microphone there. Attacker takes damage of 10. That we could actually use that because it gives us the same amount of resist. We lose run walk. We actually become really slow. Oh, we don't have the dexterity with that. But yeah, you can see just how slow we go with that. So I think I'm better off with this, at least until I get some more levels, get dexterity into stuff. But that is way better than this. So we'll look at that. Bavaret's Keep, not really useful, but it's there. It's a thing we can use. We got Nokazon Relic, which is fire resist and faster hit recovery, which is just actually straight up better than what we have. It doesn't give us any energy, but it's just straight up better otherwise. We don't need the +1 energy. So that was an amazing drop from Andariel. I'm very happy with that. And our fire resist is 30%. Yippee-ki-yay. So we'll sell... Actually, we're not going to sell that. We are going to sell this stuff because it's in the way. And I'm not going to keep that charm. It's not worth it. It's really, really not worth it. So we're going to sell all that to Farah. You know a lot about the ancient religions, but do you know anything about money? Probably. Repair all equipment. And yeah, we're getting up there in money as well. We're up to 500,000. This build does not use a lot of money. Are we looking on scrolls? Pretty decent. So yeah, we just got to go down. I just almost accidentally switched out our mercenary. That tells you where we're at. Atma's going to tell us to do that. And we got 5 minutes to find him. I think we'll be okay. Got ourselves a nice little army. We got ourselves decent resistances. We got ourselves a slightly better amulet. Increases our maximum fire resist. Not really that that's necessary because we don't have close to max, but it's a thing. And I think that... Does that have fire absorb? No, just max fire resist. Okay. Adds 3 to 6 fire damage in case we actually need to whack things with our sword. We do actually a little bit of damage there. 200 damage with a whack to the face. Although our chance to hit, pretty bad. So we generally don't want to rely on that. We don't want to have to fall back on that at all. Unless absolutely necessary. And I think one more level, yeah, we do get a 4th Skeleton Magi. There you guys go. Not that I'm going to use Skeleton Magi just yet. You guys are ranged, so we need to get you guys in there to actually fight them. Got amp damaged by something there. That guy right there. Unfortunately, since these guys are ranged, we can't really do much in the way of reflecting damage, but we just have enough damage output to just kind of overwhelm them. I think this is the least runes we have. I'm not runes. This is the least charms we have had in ages. Good lord. So yeah, we'll just keep going on. We got some melee guys down here. Those are going to go down fast. So yeah, generally we just need to move up and focus on the range guys. And boy howdy are there a lot of them. They might actually get through a couple of my skeletons here. Especially since we have amp damage on us, and that is partially physical damage coming from them, although we didn't lose any. Oh crap. I am underestimating my skeletons like nobody's business, because I'm used to the 1.09 Necromancer Summoner skeleton things, so yeah, that's where most of my memories are of skeletons being fragile but easy to resummon, because you just kind of like, they pop 1-for-1 situation, but that's not what we're at. We are at these guys being Hasas, basically mini golems, I think. Because, yeah, they do actually have about 500 life. They are not going down very easily, and they do have 50% resist all. I don't think they get the difficulty penalty either. Could be wrong, though. There you guys go. Feel much stronger now. Ooh, you're catching up to us in level. 39. Yeah, she died in the cow level, and I just didn't care. I just continued it out without her. Which is entirely possible with this build, because your guys eat things alive. We've got a combat shrine, so what's our chance to hit with that? 61%. We could actually punch things. Hi guys, how you doing? Boom. Yep, you died. Okay, so just murder all the things. We need to get to Radamant before 20-minute mark, I think. Although we're actually almost there. We're on floor 3, so we could wander around. Oh, very relaxing, very calm. We got a teleportation cursed guy, and he's melee, so he's going to cause himself a lot of trouble by causing us to get cursed. Shark skin boots could be better, but I'm not going to bother checking everything that drops that could be better. We do have Sanders Rip Rep, so it's not bad. We do need to bump up our dex if we do take those off. So I might actually just get up to base stats for the sword, because I really do need this sword. I need the plus skills. Only thing that would be better is if I transferred in a +2 all skill wand, but I won't do that until like hell difficulty at the earliest, because that's when you can get them. There, you guys can eat some poison. Lovely. Okay, murder all the things. I'm just going to keep going up this way, and then we'll branch off as we go back down. If the boss is not up here. Still no indication. We don't have any horrors, so... Horrors are the indication that you have reached the boss, which is nice, but yeah. Ooh, quarterstaff, cute. We haven't done Sorceress yet, so I could probably be on the lookout for Sorceress skills. There was a request for Hydras, so I think we'll probably end up a Hydra Blizzard Sorceress or something like that. I am going to have to go dual elemental. It's well, actually, it would be tri-elemental, because we'll have static field. Because ain't making a sorceress through hell without static field. Yeah, no, gosh golly gee willikers. Hi, guys. Come on, murder all of them. I am noticing it's taking you a little bit longer now. It's okay. I'm not that disappointed in you. God, how far does this thing branch up? Okay, so there's the end of that one. Got mana recovery there, not that we need it. Go ahead and take it anyway. So that entire branch is just a dead end. So now, I think we want to go, let's check this way. We're about to be getting into the area where we can do that. By this way, I mean this path right there. This is like a T-shaped area. It's a fork in the road. And it's pretty forked up. Okay, so did we lose anybody on the way down here? No, we didn't. Okay, so that's good. Let's go ahead and grab a corpse. Yeah, I don't know what keeps it from teleporting, like, specifically. That's not something that's high on my list of research goals. I think it's just that it's whenever you get far enough away, it goes, can I teleport this in? Searches for a landing spot is taken. Can I teleport this in? Landing spot is taken. Because it teleports within a radius of you. And it's usually about a screen width from here. We don't need a great axe, so that's dead. And that's just a loop. Lovely. Ancient armor. No. I could take that and sell it, but So we have 2 more paths. Okay, so that was definitely not it. So I think he's probably going to be right there. In that spot. Right about there. But I could be wrong. I may very well be wrong. We got some mages down here. Let's go ahead and kill them off. These guys not so tough because we actually have resistances on our minions that are decent enough to resist the mage's fury. So that's that. Let's go ahead and nuke everything. Lovely. This might not be... Oh, yep, it is. Okay, so everything down here needs to die. We're going to do revives first so we can actually have some of these guys working against them. And then we're going to do skeletons, just summon up some of them to replace the old ones just because we can. And then we're going to amp damage Radamant, and he should go down relatively quickly. Got a Thol rune there. Ooh, lovely. I can replace my stock. Although I have a crap ton of those. Now, he did. We get a skill book, which we can put into more skeletons. Lovely. So, it's not going to give us more. We're going to get up to 9 at level 21, so that's at least a plus. And we can resummon everything. We got 665, unfortunately, on all of our stats, which makes me sad. Why couldn't you just be one more? But that's probably for good reason. Anyhoozle, I'm going to go ahead and call it an episode there. If you guys enjoyed this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And we just lost a skeleton to poison. If you guys enjoyed this, see you guys next time. Bye.